We're at the tail end of the waiting period for the higher courts in Texas to come up with a decision or give us a 60-day window, whichever comes first, on the Vic Mignogna case. Keep in mind, John P. Chupp was so incompetent when he handled the case. He lazily shrugged it off and did nothing with it. Verdicts that all should have gone Vic's way because of his incompetence and laziness forced us to go to appeals. He made his bed and now he's got to sleep in it. Now, Chupp is out of that position, though it's too little too late. Let's hope these justices give us the verdict we want, i.e., a verdict that is fair and just, and puts Funimation under the bus, puts both Funimation and RoosterTeeth under the microscope, i.e., we get the verdict on Wednesday or within the next couple of months that Funimation is found guilty of defamation of character, wrongful sacking, rumor spreading, and scuttlebutting, abusing power within the workplace, i.e. Chris Sabat's little casting couch, which is basically him coercing female co-workers for sexual favors in exchange of getting parts and prominent roles in anime projects that Funimation gets the licensing rights to, licensing and distribution rights to. And Ron Toy III, I hope your ass ends up behind bars for how much of an abuser you are. Because, let's face it, when you look at every file of this case, Vic Mignogna is not the monster here, Ronald. You are. And I'd say the same to Monica, Sabat, Marchie, Edwards, the Douglases, DC and Jason Douglas, Chris Rager, Josh Martin, Sean Schemmel, Greg Aries, J. Michael Tatum, Trina Nishimura, though she's more of a suspect, Brittany Karbowski, Brina Palencia, Mike McFarland, Miles Luna, Jen Brown, Barbara Dunkelman, Neith Ohm, Howard Wang, Kristen McGuire, Jen Taylor, if given the opportunity, both Funimation and Rooster Teeth, the majority of their workers, their voice actors, and their constituents, they deserve to get thrown under the bus and let the bus run them over. Rooster Teeth is already in the Warner Media crosshairs. But they're following the get woke, go broke philosophy. Political correctness is just another form of suppression of speech, of suppression of expression. It's no wonder Joel got sacked and Bernie flew the coop. And even LeVar Burton's daughter has called Rooster Teeth out for their miscarriages and abuses of their employees. Sooner or later, your malcontentious business practices are going to come around and bite you in the ass. And when both Funimation and Rooster Teeth are found guilty, two things are going to happen. And that's that Sony and Warner Media respectively are going to drop Funimation and Rooster Teeth respectively from their stock holdings. Two, in an attempt to save of both companies to save their asses, they'll attempt to reinstate Vic Mignogna. But odds are this time around, he's not taking it. He's not going to accept it. Now, unlike me, Vic is more than willing to let go of any bitterness he holds towards both companies. That said, while he'd be willing to forgive, he's not going to forget the misjustices, the injustice that was carried out against him. And as for Mars Girl, who was the catalyst for all this, she should be next on the chopping block. ANN, Mars Girl, Hanlea, you better be ready for your dates in court. Because you were the ones who caused all this. If you had done your research and fact-checked that Vic and Monica never dated, and he never married a minor, you would have realized how stupid you were acting a year ago. As far as I'm concerned, it shouldn't be Kick Vic. It should be Kick Mars Girl. She, Montello, Renfamous, BT, and this new guy, David Chapman, I believe he's called, have been running their mouths for more than a year. If I meet any of you, I'm going to shove my foot in one of your mouths and close it. Figuratively, of course. For you four basically have caused so much strife in the anime community for the past year and a half. You caused a civil war. You didn't bring unity, you caused division. Proverbs 29:1. Whoever stubbornly refuses to accept criticism will suddenly be destroyed beyond recovery. And that's what Kick Vic is. They stubbornly refuse to accept their own wrongdoing, and then they get destroyed beyond recovery. Mars Girl and Hanlea more than fit this. A troublemaker plants seeds of strife, and gossip separates the best of friends. Proverbs 16:28. Or, if you want one back, it's Proverbs 16:27. Scoundrels create trouble, and their words are a destructive blaze. On the other hand, for our side, we need to remember Proverbs 16:33. We may be the ones who throw the dice, but the Lord is the one who determines how they fall. So just keep in mind, gang. That said, I stand with Vic, now, then, and forever. Leave a comment, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope Vic gets a good verdict out of this one when compared to Chup. Goodbye, and good night. Bang.